Hey Sagittarius, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your general life reading for August 1st through the 15th. If you want to skip the card pull and go straight to the message, feel free to click on the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So we're first going to pull, all right, I was about to say, we're going to first pull a couple of oracle cards for you to see what the overall energy is that's surrounding this reading right now. And the first one we have is Nematona, Sacred Space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And the second card that came out for you is Coventina, Purification. It is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. So let's grab another oracle deck and see if we can pull another card and see what other energies are surrounding this reading for you. All right, so we have two that came out for you, two more. We have Serendipity, and we also have To the Sea. Okay, so we'll see how those cards fit in for your overall reading, but let's get into some tarot. And we'll start first with your current energy. What's going on for my Sagittarius? And we have the Ace of Swords. What's currently hidden from you? What's currently hidden from a Sagittarius collective? We have the Fool in reverse, and we have the Eight of Cups. For advice from Spirit, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. And for your potential outcome is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these cards a little bit further. Starting again with your current energy, we have the Five of Wands. For what's currently hidden from you, we have the Seven of Cups. Advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for my Sagittarius collective, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And for your potential outcome, oh, we have a couple. We have the Chariot and we have the Last Judgment. All right, so let's get some Lenormands and get some final messages before we get into your reading. So, current energy, we have Mature Man. For challenges, obstacles, what's currently hidden, we have Concern. For advice from Spirit, we have Occupation. And for your potential outcome, we have Gift. All right, so let's get into this, Sagittarius. So looking at the overall energy, and there is clearly a lot of energy surrounding this reading for you all. We have Sacred Space, we have Purification, we have Serendipity, and we have To the Sea. So I feel like these cards all together are about you leaving things in the past and moving forward. It almost feels as though there has been sort of a constellation of events, things that have happened sort of unexpectedly, maybe even a little bit confusing at times, that is pushing you forward, that is pushing you outside of a place that you have been accustomed to. And it feels as though now is the time to reset your energy, to sort of cleanse yourself, so that this movement forward will be with a clean slate. It almost feels as though there's a need for you right now to protect your energy, right? So once you cleanse out the goo, that will allow you to move forward, where you're sort of heeding these nudges from the universe, these events that are happening. This is a time for you to cleanse yourself of whatever it is that you might have held on to in the past and create this beautiful, clean, sacred space where you are protecting this new energy moving forward. So looking at your current energy, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Five of Wands, and we also have Mature Man. So it feels like right now, Sagittarius, you are speaking truth into your life. And it almost feels as though you're sort of defending your position now, where it's like, nope, 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 nope. This is what I have to do for myself. This is me moving on. This is me leaving things behind. It almost feels as though there was some type of conflict or some issue that you may have had with someone older than you, someone who, maybe other folks looked up to, that was well respected, but didn't necessarily do you right. And I don't think that because I didn't ask for this to be a relationship spread, it might be a boss, it might be a mentor, it might be a colleague, whatever the situation is, it feels as though you hit a stumbling block because of your interaction with someone else. And so it feels as though it threw you for a loop. It kind of it didn't destroy your world, but it was kind of like, "Oh no, this is not a space that I can stay into, that I can stay in right now." And so I think you're now sort of defending yourself, you're protecting yourself, you're speaking truth into this situation, because I think that you're ready to move on from this. You recognize this person and things for what they are, but this situation may have forced you into action, into taking a different path, taking a different approach. So, looking at the challenges, obstacles, what's currently hidden from you, we have the Fool in reverse, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups, and we also have concern. So I think that there is a little bit of a little part of you that is concerned about moving on from this person, from this situation. And not because you don't think that, that this is a good place to be. I think you do recognize the need for you to sort of wash yourself of this old energy and move forward. I think that you're just not quite sure where to go. And you're a little bit worried that you may take the wrong step. But at the same time, you know that you can't stay where you are and in the energy that you're currently in. I think it's just a matter of figuring out what options you have in front of you and which one is the right one to take for you. So looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Six of Cups in reverse, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, and we have occupation. So I almost feel as though, this is related to work. And I feel like Spirit is saying for you to not look back. Don't try to, this is not for you to try and fix at this particular point. It's almost as if Spirit is saying that there will not be a renewal in this situation. As somebody told me once, even when you get past something that's happened, it can be really hard to wash the stink of it off. So I feel like Spirit is saying that, you'll get past this for sure. Maybe you'll even be cordial with this person, but the stench of this interaction, of everything that happened, it's not going to go away. And so I feel like Spirit is saying to think about your work environment. Think about what it is that you're doing, the people that you're doing it with, and figure out whether or not that's something that you want to move on from. And not saying that you start a completely different career, but maybe at a different company, maybe at a different organization, maybe you branch out on your own. But this is not something that you should go back to. Looking at your potential outcome, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Chariot, we have the Last Judgment, and we also have Gift. So it feels as though, for a little bit, you're going to be slightly off balance, right? As you're doing this thinking, as you're trying to figure out what your next steps forward are. But you will make a decision. And it looks like that decision is for you to move forward, for you to cleanse yourself of this energy, of this situation, to sort of know better and do better going forward. And it feels like there are going to be things that start unfolding for you that's going to culminate in something that's really good. You know, with the gift, we have something that's unexpected and delightful. It's a promise of something. You know, it's something that makes you feel good. So I think that you're giving this some thought and figuring out how best for you to move forward, you will ultimately start taking those steps. You're not going to be going back and forth anymore. Even though you might feel a little bit shaky coming out of the gate, this is something that's ultimately going to benefit you. So something good will come out of all of this, even if you can't necessarily see it right now. This process of cleansing yourself and, you know, taking those steps and protecting your energy from people like this going forward is going to net you something really good. So I'm going to pull one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. Oh, another sign got this card in an earlier reading. And what we have for you is forgive and forget. So I think as a part of this process in moving forward, whatever wrong was done to you by this person, whatever slight you experienced, as a part of your process, it's time to let that go, you know. And forgiveness looks different for everybody, right? So whatever forgiveness means to you, whether it's just not dealing with this person anymore or consciously saying, I forgive you, and, you know, I release this energy, that's what Spirit is saying. To let this person go and don't let them occupy your energy space. Protect your energy, defend it, right? Create this new energetic space that has been cleansed, that is a nice blank slate for this forward movement. You can't carry this with you into the next chapter of your life. So do what you can to release this so that you're better able to get clarity on how best for you to move forward, because there's something good waiting once you make that decision and start taking those steps. So Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.